All right, I'm back today to paint again. Still working on the 100 tiny paintings. Oh, I think I'm going to do a couple of winter scenes. I want to do a snowflake and a cardinal. I've already drawn those two out. So I've got my paint wet and ready to go. A couple of different brushes here. Go with just probably a round brush. Let's start with this snowflake. I think I've got it erased enough, but I can still see it. It's got snow on the ground outside, so I'm feeling real cozy in here in my art room. So you guys can see what I'm doing here. Let me get this positioned. Put a little bit of this over on my palette. Ooh, that's a dark color. Let's water that down a little bit. How about y'all? Did you get snow? If you're in the South, you probably did. Unfortunately, out west, California is just having an awful time. Just so heartbreaking to see how many homes are lost and how many people are displaced right now. I just don't know what's going on with all these fires and bad weather all the time. So I'm just going to paint this in just like if I was drawing it with a pencil. Maybe I'll drop in another little color here. Let's drop in a little green in that too. Let's see here. So relaxing just to get in my art room paint. Let's see, let's do this around here. Try a little purple in there. That's pretty. That's really pretty. This in the middle. Yeah, and I think I'll splatter a little purple. Around. How about a little blue splattered around? Let's try that. Yeah, that's looking kind of good. Need to let that soak in. I need a hairdryer so I can dry it a little bit quicker. Let's see, do I have a hairdryer in here anywhere? Oh my goodness, who knows where that thing is? I guess I could go grab the one out of the bathroom. I think I'll just let it sit while I go over here and work on the cardinal. So for the cardinal, oh, well, now she's gonna have some little streaks in her. That'll work. It's the thing about art. Sometimes you have little happy accidents, right? As Bob Ross would say. I am going to just outline this little thing. This little circle. Try not to put my hand over here in the snowflake. Have y'all thought about joining the 100 Tiny Painting Challenge? No matter your skill level, it's always fun to play. Look like you need a hobby to me. Yeah, I think you should. Now on this, I want to do some little outcrops around here, like sort of like it's splattered out. It's like the ring is kind of splattered out here. Blend that out a little bit, right? Put a little bit more color in there. Yeah, I like the way that looks. All right. Now let's start painting our little bird here. Get a different brush. Do a little wet on wet for this bird. The cardinals look so beautiful in the snow, don't they? Just sitting out in the snow. They always seem to show up when it snows, don't they? I'm going to add some orange to her chest, to his chest. We know cardinals, if they're real colorful, they're males, right? They don't hardly seem fair to me. Let's go back to the smaller brush. Put a little detail in for the beak. I'm going to need some black for this. Cardinals have black on them, on their tails, and I see them all the time because I have a bird feeder with a camera, which is the coolest thing. I highly suggest if you don't have one of those that you get you one, because you can get some cool videos if you like watching birds. All right, let's... Ooh, that was a big bloom. I'm gonna have to suck some of that up. Didn't mean to do all that. Good thing about watercolors is you can just take it back up if you put too much down. This has got too much liquid right here. Suck that up a little bit. I'm still learning with watercolors. I'm constantly learning. This is seems like it would be very easy, but definitely can be a challenge. Let's put some feet here. Little feet. I'm getting a lot. I should have let that dry first before I started in with that. Let's pick that back up. All right, I'm going to fix this. It looks pretty rough right now. Let me go find the hairdryer. That's what I need to do. Hold that thought. I'm going to find a hairdryer. All right, I've got the hairdryer. Let me get it plugged in. Ollie's probably going to bark because he does not like hairdryers. Well, come on. Gosh. I'm on the struggle bus today, y'all. There we go. Whew. Okay. Now I'm going to try to dry this a little bit. Be careful, sometimes you'll blow the paint around. Alright, that's probably good enough. Now, let's try to fix this bird that I have messed up. No, he's not messed up. He's just waiting on some brush paint. That's all. Okay, let's try this. I'll try a little bit of this red here. That's pretty. Or is that pink? Oh, that's pink. I want that one. Let's try this red. Is that red? It's a little darker red. And then we've got this sort of brick red. Let's put a little bit of that in here in his shadows. Some of the maroon and down in the bottom. And then I'll go just straight red. All right, let's put a little stem in here for him to be sitting on. I might want to put a few little berries in here too. Usually if you make some like that and then just take some water and go up next to it to make another one, kind of gives some different values to the berries. Yeah, I like that. We'll let those dry. Let me fix his face a little bit here if I can. Still, my troubles is I always get in a hurry. And I need to be more patient because he does have some black that comes around his beak right there. Like that. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, let's go a little bit more orange in his beak. Let's go. Ooh, I got a big old. All right, let's let that dry. Add a little bit more blue to the ring. A little bit more dark blue here because I'm going to add some white around to look like snow. Cute. I like the way that turned out. Still ain't loving this bird's face. All right, let's try to dry it again. Now I have some white ink that my daughter bought me that I think would be really cool to put around this. Let me find that. Move this out the way. Find that ink. Here it is. It's Winsor & Newton ink. And she gave me this little glass pen. Let's try that out. This ink is really fun to play with. It's got a little glass nib, see there? See that? All right, let's see if we can add a little bit of highlights to the bird. Put a little dot for his eye, maybe just a little there. And we're gonna put a little bit of snowy effects around through here. How about that? I like that. I like that effect. Just do a little bit more on his eye there. And on his beak. A little bit more down here. Yeah. Doesn't really splatter with this too good. Let's try this again. Nope, it wants to hang on to that. It won't really. Ooh, big drop. I'm just making a hot mess out of this bird today, y'all. Let me see if I can dot that up. All right. Put our little light pieces on there. I don't know. He may be a lost cause, y'all. You can just rinse that right off like you do your watercolors into the water and dry it off. I would like to splatter some white on there. Let's try this. There we go. Make it seem like it's snowing some. I mean, can't hurt it at this point, right? How about a little white over here too? I think this one might look good if we do a little ring around the outside. What do y'all think? That's pretty. I definitely like the snowflake better than the bird. But it is what it is. Maybe if I put a little few drops in here of the blue. How does that look? Does that make it look a little more wintry? Maybe when it dries it'll be better than it is now. It seems to be the case whenever I'm doing a painting. When I come back later, I'm like, hey, that doesn't look too bad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's 2 more in our 100 tiny painting challenge, and I'll be back soon to fill in the top, probably do a couple more winter scenes with you, and we can see how this dried. All right. I'm going to put in my journaling video here at the end, sped up for you to watch. Bye for now.